Hey everyone, I am back with some more Etsy finds. I picked up 3 different things to try out, and I am excited to show them to you, and hopefully they will be as good as I hope they are. So before I dig into these, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so that you never miss out on free patterns, reviews, tutorials, all that good stuff. Now let's go open these up. Okay, the first thing I got, it just kind of intrigued me. It's nothing big, it's nothing exciting. It just looked like it could be useful, and I do have a problem when I'm doing what this is for, so I'm gonna try it out and hopefully it's gonna work well. But it came in this packaging, and what it is, well, that's cute. There's like a little weird Bigfoot? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to open that up. It's a Amigurumi safety eye spacer. So let me open this up and show you a little closer. So I got it open and I don't know, that guy's funny. I don't know what you do with this, but it's kind of fun to just rock him back and forth. I think it's Bigfoot. I don't know. That's cute. My cats will love it. Okay, so this is a 3D printed eye spacer, and I got purple and rainbow, so you can kind of see the rainbow flakes in there. But and it's only going to work for like specific things because it's got, they're pretty spaced apart. But you're supposed to be able to set your eyes in here and then push it kind of like so you can space it out and push it right into your amigurumi. So that I'm hoping will kind of help when I do them again. I haven't done an amigurumi in a while, but I'll be giving away a bunch of free ones that I already have made up coming soon, pretty soon. So hit that subscribe button. But I'll try this out when I'm doing that and see how well this works. But this can really help you get kind of even spacing when you're trying to place your eyes. So just a little quick thing. I thought it was cool. Hopefully it'll be useful. I'll let you know. Okay, if you saw my last Etsy video, this seller I bought from again because I really thought their stuff was cool. And this is what I got from them last time, which is a stitch marker kind of counter. So when you're doing giant cast-ons or giant chains, you can keep track without having to just count everything and lose place and all that kind of stuff. And I've been using this, and they're super useful, easy to work with. They open up really easily. I don't have any kind of like anger when I have to put them back on the holder. It's actually kind of satisfying. So I highly recommend this. I'll link this too in the description, but I wanted to show you what I got new from them. So this time, what I got, open this up. Oh, and she's very cool. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, but whoever makes this stuff is very cool because they gave me another Deja keychain. They are so cool with that. And it looks like extra stitch markers again. So now I'm getting a whole little collection of the owl stitch markers. These are so cute. Look at that. So cool. Okay. Oh, so cool. And she made a little knit gauge with my name on it. This seller they know how to get the 5 stars for sure. Okay, so now for the actual thing that I got. And this is Green Owl Pharmacy, but their shop name on Etsy is different. So I will, I'll link everything below, but they have the Green Owl kind of branded on everything, but their actual Etsy shop name is something different. Okay, so now for what I got, so you can see it, it is this guy. And there's cute, they use the little beads that this has with like a little owl face. So it's like so cute and thoughtful. So what this is, and there's no strings on the back, which is cool. I was wondering about that. But this is a row counter. So it's got these little beads. It's very interesting. And you slide them and they fit right into the little holes that are pre-drilled or pre-drilled, whatever. But it's super satisfying actually to get these going. So you have 1 through 10, 10 through 100, and then 100 through or 0 through 500. So If you've got a lot of rows, this is going to be really good to keep track because you'll kind of go up here till you get to 10, then slide it down, go to the next one. Too excited. And you get to pick the bead color, so you get to pick whatever you like. I picked turquoise. And this is just really cool. I was wondering how sturdy it would feel because it's like, you're sliding these a lot. It feels like it's a very thick, it's probably like fishing line, but it's like a really high, I think it's called test. Test. It feels like, you're catching a marlin type fishing line, like huge thickness. And it's kind of textured, so it slides. It's very, very satisfying. Like, this could be just a good little fidget toy, if you're not crocheting at the time or knitting at the time. I'm very happy with this. This is very cool. So good job, Green Owl, again. Okay, this last item, this was the most pricey, but if it works as well as I hope it will, it could take over all of my crochet hooks, which is a lot to say because I have a lot of crochet hooks and I have favorites for like certain projects, but this thing intrigued me enough that I had to get it to give it a go. So this is what it comes in, a little padded case that says everything crochet on the outside. Let me show you what's inside. So it is a fully, not customizable, adjustable crochet hook set, and the reason that they're clear is because they light up. Not only that, but the handle is supposed to be ergonomics, nice and big, and then it has something super special also. It has a built-in stitch counter and row counter. So it's got two different buttons. One will do the stitches so that if you're having to keep track of how many stitches you're doing, maybe it tells you to stitch 25 before you do some whatever and you don't want to have to manually count it or you lose place or whatever, you can use the stitch counter, and then you have the row counter. But this thing has a ton of sizes. How many we have? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different sizes. Okay, so the 17 sizes range from 2.5 to 14 millimeters. So that is a huge range of sizes, and just reading through these little instructions, it only takes about 15 minutes to charge this, and it's actually on right now. I pushed this button, so there's actually 3 buttons. So there's a light button, a stitch or a row counter, and then this is the stitch counters back here, so that way you don't have to stop and like move around. You're making the stitches and you just hit the button. So very well thought out, and the readout is nice and large, so nice and easy to read. Here's the light. I need to put a hook on it. I'm going to get a close-up of this so that you can see how well it lights up, and use it on some yarn to see if it's, comfortable and all that good stuff. So far, I'm very impressed with it, and I'm excited to use it, but I'm going to go charge it first. So it says 15 minutes to fully charge, and then it'll run. There's different brightnesses, so I didn't turn it all the way off. So it looks like really bright, lower, so two brightness settings. So depending on the brightness, it will run for 7 to 9 hours. So a full day of crocheting without having to charge. So that's pretty cool. So let me get this fully charged and then we'll try it out. Okay, I got this charged up. It's really easy to change the heads. It's got a little wrench that you just pop it on. And I also noticed that it does have the size marking on the portion that goes into the hook, so it is marked, so that's good. But I just want to give you a close-up of everything so that you can see what it looks like. So this is our light button. I'm going to turn off the lights overhead just to see how bright it is and see if we can actually kind of crochet in the dark. But you have your row counter, so you have your stitch counter on the back that you can hit the button and you'll see that changing as you go. And then you have your row counter up top, so as you do each row you can do that. So to reset it, you just hold it, and it actually, if you hold it slightly, it goes backwards 1. So if you accidentally made a mistake, otherwise keep holding it, and then it'll go all the way to 0. So let's turn off the lights and see if we can crochet in the dark. Okay, it is early here, so it's still dark outside, so I wanted to do it with that. So on the actual screen, you can't see much, but I can actually see my work very easily. So I can literally crochet in the dark. So if you have a partner and you want to crochet while watching a movie with the lights off, this actually works perfectly. So I am actually very pleasantly surprised at like how well this lights up. Another thing to note, it is a plastic hook, so it has a little bit of, it's not super smooth with like a metal hook, but it's not horrible. It's a plastic hook, so you're gonna get squeaks and stuff if you're crocheting with certain yarns. But I have been working with this for a couple of hours now, and it's super comfortable, super easy to work with, and overall I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to be excited to try different sizes to see how those work, but this is a 6.5, and this is actually, let me turn on the lights. So this is a 6.5 that I have in here, and I am making the Sweet Stripes hooded scarf, so that's one of my free patterns. I'll link that so you can, if you want to go make that yourself, but it's working great. Like I'm enjoying it a lot. The hook is very comfortable to hold, so overall very pleasantly surprised at how well this is working. So I think it will be in the rotation quite a bit going forward. So those were the items that I got from Etsy this time. Which one did you like the best? Which one would you try? I'm going to link all these in the description, so if you want to try one yourself, that's how you can go check them out. But I am Deja with Knit and Crochet Ever After, and thank you for watching.